I'm on my channel. Hello guys, hello everyone, good morning. Hi, how you doing? Wherever you are watching from, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hi guys, hello. I'm live. Welcome to my channel. Hi Patila, how are you doing? Good morning. I'm taking a little journey. So I'm taking you guys to show you where I am going this morning. How are you doing, Patila? Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday. And how are you? I'm taking you guys on a journey. Yeah. It's me on the road going here. Today's kind of cloudy though. Today's very cloudy. You don't even remember my seatbelt? Oh my god. All this time I was driving without my seatbelt. Okay, Patila. Okay. Be safe now. Be safe. It's a long time I haven't done live like this. It's a long time. Yeah. See what? Bye for me. Valentine Fish, how are you? Bye for me. PS4, please. Hi, Curvy Key. Good morning. Oh, and how are you doing? Thank you, Patila. I will. Thank you too, Curvy Key. Okay, guys, I'm on the road. Today I'm going to a cohorts meeting. I've applied to a university and they have accepted me. Yeah. They sent me my little package of congratulations. Right, as you can see here, I've been admitted to the to a university in America. This is my first time gonna be going to a university, right? And the school that I teach, they had a program, and in the district, I was selected out of about 300. I think it's 300 persons applied. 300 persons applied in my district, and it's about 50 of us were accepted. Can you believe it? 50 of us. And we had to write 2 essays consisting of 500 words for each essay. And then you had to do like the prompt interview with different people interviewing you, asking you questions. Yes, and then I was selected in December. Then they had the first cohorts meeting in January, but because of, you know, when you have your credential from Jamaica, you have to get it evaluated, and so I sent my credentials to be evaluated, and then it was a long wait, and then that didn't go through for whatever reason. So it's like I have to start over back on my journey now of going to school, doing coursework, courseworks and all that. So it's a blessing. I'm so glad I've got accepted. Glory be to God. It was like a challenge. It was a challenge, and I didn't know that I would be. So I heard like people were literally crying. People were literally crying for not getting accepted. But God is good, and I give him the praise. I give him all the glory for this milestone. Yes, I told you once that I have something to tell you, and this is it, that I've got accepted in the university in America, a Jamaican in America, getting accepted in a university, a very prestigious one too. And I'm going there now for, even though I went for the interviews, and I'm going back now for my first meeting with the group. And today they're going to take us through our coursework, what we are going to do. You know, I think my classes begin next week Monday. My classes begin next week Monday. Okay. I think yesterday I registered on the system, and my course begin next week Monday. All right, let me pick up those who are in the chat. Let me see who's in the chat so far. Crossdale, hi, how are you? Good morning and happy Thursday. How are you doing? Nice to see you all. Kirby Key, where in America will you be? I'm in America. Oh, I'm in Michigan. I'm in the state of Michigan. Hello, live with Gay Blake. Hello, Miss Gay Blake. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, thanks be to God. Glory be to his name. Man, you know, to be a Jamaican in America or any other country coming to America, because you are considered as an immigrant, and it's not easy. It's not easy because more time when you come in with your qualification, they do not readily accept it. Sometimes you have to go back over and do all these courses. You know, you have to get certified according to their standard. I don't think it's right, but well, it's just what is it, and I just have to flow with it, you know. I just have to flow with it. But I'm just thankful for this opportunity. You know the blessing with this opportunity, the group of people that selected me, they are going to pay all my tuition. They're paying all my tuition. If I tell you the amount of money, you'll be like, they are going to pay all my tuition. So I don't have to pay any money for me to go into the university. They covered everything, and that is the goodness of God. That is the goodness of God. God is good. He just pulled me from my country, put me over here at the right time and in the right place, and he has positioned my life for great things. And that's why I love to praise God, and I live to praise him, and I live to worship him, because God is so good. God is so good. And I tell you, man, no matter what you are going through, no matter what your challenges, God is there with you, and he will take you from one place, from one country to another, in order to empower you and to make your name great, and give all the glory. Always remember to give all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise to God, because we serve a mighty God and we serve a good God. Oh yes. Island Sister TV, how are you? My amazing sisters. God is amazing. Yes, he is indeed. Thank you for coming. Good morning to you. May God bless you. Okay. Let me see. Add as moderator. Let me add some persons as moderator. KPH. How are you doing, sweetie? How are you? How are you? Thanks, guys, for coming into the chat. Let me add some of you because you are family. You are my family. You are my friends, and I want to keep you in the blue. Okay. Hello, father and son. Good morning, and how are you? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. I'm grateful. Thanks. Yes, we all have to be grateful. Good morning, Jay Brown. Good morning. How are you doing? Good morning, MsWendy, and great morning to each and everyone wherever you are. Blessing to you all from Jay Brown. Thank you so much, Jay Brown, for your greeting. MsWendy, Patila, please focus on the road. It's my friend driving me. I have a friend from church, and he's driving me down there because I'm not so used to this road as yet. I'm not so used to this road, right? The area where I live in, I can drive around that city, but I'm going to a different city, and it's a very bigger one. It's a bigger one, and you know, I have to let somebody drive me who know the way. Yep. Yep. So I want to thank you guys for coming. Miss Blake, thank you for coming. Guys, you can connect to each other, connect to those who you don't have. Just EK. Hello, EK. Good morning. How are you? Angela Lewis, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I just want to share the good news with you. I told you just the other day that I have a big news coming, and somebody asked me if it's the fact that I got monetized, and I say partly, but not that's in its entirety. The fact of the matter is that as a Jamaican coming over here, I just been over here like 2 years, but I was always a teacher back home in Jamaica. I've been like a teacher for about 15 years now. About 15 years. Yeah. And since I've been over here, I've been teaching in the high school. I do special education. Yeah. And there's a program that came to our school recently, and they were looking for teachers to empower teacher to be skilled in certain areas and to you know, just have your credential, being certified as a teacher, you know, because I was here like subbing. But now when I go through this I'm going to be certified as an American teacher, a teacher in my state, right? So it's just a blessing, and it's so blessed, and I'm so blessed that the group decided that they are going to pay for my tuition, so I don't have to pay for it. So blessed, man, it's like I can't really believe it. I can't really believe it. But this is a blessing from God. I don't have to pay 1 cent for my tuition. 1 cent for my tuition. And you know, as an immigrant, when you come to the American system, you have to go to their colleges or their universities, and I've been accepted. Let's show you where I'm going. Look at a bit over there. I want you to see. Pardon me if you have come into the chat and I have not shouted you out because your name have gone already. Hello, crazy family. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Angela Lewis, blessing and welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Island Sisters. Yeah. And bless you, Crossdale. Bless you, J Brown. Bless you, EK, Father and Son Lifestyle. I see you, Karviki. Attila, be safe on the road, hon. I'm just backtracking to see who I have missed. I don't want to miss anybody. But if I've missed your name, greetings to you, and you are loved. You are loved and you are welcome to the Wendy's family. I think I'm trying to find Ebbard Center. Ebbard Center. I'm not sure if this is Fulton Street. It is. Yep. This is. I think I should be there at 9 o'clock, so I'm 1 minute late. 1 minute late. Should be there at the meeting. Welcome, crazy family. Thank you for coming. Yes, I'm going to the university. I've been accepted into a university in America, and I'm going to my first meeting. I'm going to my first cohort. It's called cohorts meeting. So I'm trying to get to the street where I am supposed to come off. Thank you, Curvy Key, and you too. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. And same to you. Yes. Thank you, Crossdale. Guys, you can feel free to connect to each other and greet each other. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate all your support. Thank you for coming with me on this journey. Yeah. It's a blessing to be here. And Island Sister says, be blessed, Curvy Key. Have a wonderful day, sis. Island Sister, I just connected with you from Father and Son Lifestyle. God is good. God is good. God is good to me. How could I let him down? How could I let him down? How could I let him down? He's so good to me. God is good. God is good. And see, guys, see, it says Grand Valley State University. God is good to me. How could I let him down? How could I let him down? How could I let him down? He's so good to me.
Which one is
I need to go to the Hebard.
This is one of the buildings here.
Is this a C1?
Oh shoot.
Look at Hebard Center, that one. See the top one, it says that way.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta go back.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I gotta go back.
Hi JD, how are you doing? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. Wherever you're watching from in your time zone. You going? Okay, that's all right.
It's one of these buildings you gotta go to.
He says, I don't know, sure if I should walk over there.
Yeah,
but
you're gonna have to walk.
I know, but I want to see West, right? This is Fulton Street, right? That was
Fulton.
yeah, that west. So we come here and there. I think somewhere you walk right here. I think I'm supposed to walk somewhere here, Front Avenue, because I would leave from there, then come over here. Yeah. And then there's a bridge, right?
Yeah, there's a bridge.
See the center there? It's right there, right ahead. I know it. I knew it.
Which building is it?
This one, the Ebard Center. Yep. Ebard Center.
Okay, so this is where you gotta go.
This is where I am supposed to be. Right. But let me go in quickly and find out much more details. Let me get my handbag. Trying to get my handbag.
Oh, it's heavy.
It's heavy because it's of my thing in it. I have my laptop in there, so in case I have to get on. Okay.
So you're not.
All right. So thank you. Have a great day. Safe driving back home. Yeah. Guys, it's a little bit chilly. It's a little bit chilly. Yeah. Oh, I see two more people. Two more people coming. So I guess I'm in the right place. I'm new here. Kind of new here. Yeah. I'll show you where I'm going. Let me run a little bit because I think they are going to I think they'll be going to the same place where I'm going. So let me just follow them. I hope so. Hello, good morning. How are you guys going to the West Michigan Teachers Collaborative meeting? Oh. I don't want to be lost. Let me go back down.
Ma'am, there's a gentleman sitting at that front desk up there.
Yes, okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna ask them. Because I'm a little bit late. I should be here at 9 o'clock. Let me ask this question. Hello, good morning. I'm here to have a cohort meeting with the West Michigan Teachers Collaborative. Okay. So I'm not sure where I should be.
It's on the second floor, room 215.
215? The second floor?
Yes.
Okay. Elevator?
Yeah, the elevators are all the way down the hall.
All the way down the hall? Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yes. All the way down the hall. think I'm gonna figure, oh, must be here. Room 215. Boy, I'm late. I'm late. I'm going up into the elevator. I need to go to, he said second floor. Oh, yeah. Okay. Great, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Here's your name tag, and then you want to go into room 215, okay?
Room 215.
Yep. That first one right there.
Okay.
And find a seat, okay?
Okay, no problem. Thank you. I'm gonna be fine.
The other aspect of, I'm gonna try to simulate a model. And I'm gonna try to simulate, activities or structures that you might wanna have in your future classroom. Okay? And so when we do that, we're about to do it. I don't want you to feel like, oh my God, this lady's treating me like a second grade. Okay? That's not the intent. The intent is that you do adult development, embedded in structures that you can be thinking about, all right, how do I teach this in 11th grade special education? Or how do I use this in a first grade context? And be able to kind of dig in and explore that a little bit. So we're going to go back and forth between, we're all colleagues, and this is going to feel a little bit like a classroom every time we come together for development. I want to name that for you because in my mind, you are truly my colleagues. I do not think that you are my third grade students. And so I just want to be super abundantly clear about that. Anytime we're going back and forth in these sort of simulations versus professional conversations. So one of the ways we're going to do that is we are going to spend some time each time we come together in a community circle. I'm guessing a lot of you, especially those folks in elementary settings, are in schools where they might do morning meeting or they might do a responsive classroom circle. Raise your hand if that's a practice that shows up in your school. Okay, great. So you're probably very familiar with this, and we're going to kind of use this structure as a way for us to build community. So it looks different ways in different places, but in a nutshell, you'll start a day or start time with your class in circle. We're going to get you in a circle here in a minute. And you do a greeting, a share, an activity, and do some announcements. And the purpose of that is kind of just to ground everybody in the relationship, to build community, and again, to get to that point of, in order to learn from you, I must know you. Right? And so that's how we're going to start the day today. All right, here's what I would love us to do. This is an awkward room for a circle, but if when I say go, you can stand up, push your chairs in, and we're just going to loop around these tables here to make the circle to the best of our ability. You can turn your hand totally. So this is, we're going to pretend like this is a perfect circle. In a classroom environment, you would want it to be a perfect circle because circles make us equal, right? When there is no head of the table, there is no person in charge. When everybody can see everyone's eyes, that's an opportunity for us to all be equals with each other. So we're going to pretend like this will go along. Okay. I'm still trying to learn names in this room. Unfortunately, I know you best by your slot on our spreadsheet at this point, and I really want to get beyond that. And so what I would love us to do is go around the circle, just say your first and last name, and which district you're currently working in. Okay.
Should I go first?
You go first.
I'm Morgan Daly, Program Coordinator for West Michigan Teacher Collaborative, and I represent Kent, Ottawa, and Muskegon.
Oh, let's pause. So after she says that, we're going to respond back, good morning, Morgan. Okay, to help us remember. All right. Field Public Schools.
Good morning, Dana.
Caleb Lister, Whitehall School District.
Good morning, Caleb.
Jessica Yonkers, Wyoming.
Good morning, Jessica.
Mitchell McGinnis, Grand Haven Area Public Schools.
Good morning, Mitchell.
Magda Dillon, Red Haven Area Public School.
Good morning, Magda.
Lauren Wenstrup, and I just accepted the administrative assistant job for WTC. Ashley Cole, Grand Haven Area Public Schools.
Good morning, Ashley.
Kirsten Matthews, Wyoming Public Schools.
Good morning, Kirsten.
Sierra Eubanks, Byron Center Public Schools.
Good morning, Sierra.
Leslie Turhan, Byron Center.
Good morning, Leslie.
Colin Heron, Caledonia Community Schools.
Good morning, Colin.
Chloe Busamra, GRPS.
Good morning, Chloe.
Seth Field, Northview Public Schools.
Good morning, Seth.
Stacy Sitman, Northview Public Schools.
Good morning, Stacy.
Leslie Walters, Sparta Schools.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Leslie.
Jessica Kovach, Grand Haven Area Public Schools.
Good morning, Jessica.
Wendy Mitchell, Muskegon Public School, and I'm a Jamaican. I'm so happy to be here.
And Wendy was unable to be with us last time, so this is her first time.
Yes, it is, and I'm so delighted to be here, and it's a pleasure to meet you all.
Andrew Roberts, Zealand Public Schools.
Good morning, Andrew.
Sarita Samora at Allendale.
Good morning, Sarita.
Katie Lopez, Muskegon Wesley School.
Good morning, Katie.
Sarah Johnson, Northview Public Schools.
Good morning, Sarah.
Thomas Reed, Cedar Springs.
Good morning, Thomas.
Matt Dode, Bull Area Schools.
Good morning, Matt.
Jasmine Morton, Ken ISD.
Good morning, Jasmine.
Casey Fairfield, Urbana Public Schools.
Good morning, Casey.
Amy Freeland, Thornapple Public Schools.
Good morning, Amy.
Alyssa Rapis, Jenison Public Schools.
Good morning, Alyssa.
Tara Ross, Mona Shores Public Schools.
Good morning, Tara.
Jamie Russell, Fruitport Community Schools.
Good morning, Jamie.
Veronica Salazar, Holland Public Schools.
Good morning, Veronica.
Nate Garcia, Ottawa Area ISD.
Good morning, Nate.
Latoya Davis, Muskegon Heights.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Latoya.
Jeanette Davis, Holland Public Schools.
Good morning, Jeanette.
Okay, great. Everybody.
Good morning, Laura. Oh.
And I'm Laura, and I'm the director of West Michigan Teacher Plan.
Good morning, Laura.
So great to have you here. Okay, great reading. I know we're all still working on names. It's hard to learn names. when you
Yes,
only
it
see people
is.
once a month. It just is. And so there is no shame in saying, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name.
Yes.
And we would encourage you to do it. My husband is the world's worst. He guesses at people's names, which drives me insane. So he would be like, what's your name? Peter? I'm like, why do you do that? Quit guessing. Just own it. It's totally appropriate for you to say, remind me your name again. And that's what we're gonna have to do with each other. Hopefully by November of next year, everybody in this room knows everybody's names. But it's gonna take us some time to get there. So just own it and ask. And I'll have to do the same. All right, let's move into our share today. Here's what I would love us to share about. I would love us to share about where we got our sense. Where we got our sense. Now, for some people, that might be, I got my sense at my Nana's house, and she's the one that taught me everything I know. For some people, that might be, I got my sense in a third grade classroom. For some people, that might be, I got my sense living in Los Angeles. Okay? Think about the place and time that really shifted you. Where did you become changed in some way? Or you get some sort of new understanding about yourself that you didn't have before? Think about that. What I would love you to do is go to a corner with the people in your region. So we'll have Muskegon people in this corner, we'll have Ottawa people in this corner back here, and we'll have Kent people up here. And when you get to your corner, I want you to at least have that conversation with, well actually let's do this. When you get in that corner, get in a smaller circle and everyone go around and say where they got their sense. Okay. Now, let's do that in 2 sentences or less. Okay. The goal is not that we know all the details about that, but we have a general idea of where you got your sense. Okay. Ready, go.
Guys, I'm gonna take my phone. Yeah.
Here we are.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hi, everyone.
I'd like to go first. I'll go first. My sense, I think from climbing a ladder, so to speak, in one of the parts.
That's your sense?
She's
that made a
so alive.
difference.
She's
Made a
a
shift
great
in you.
example of
Yeah.
just being kind. And, she would give her shirt off her back to anyone. Probably in my relationship with God.
I got my sense probably during COVID, to be honest with you. So I'm late to the party when it comes to some of that things, but that's probably when I got mine.
I would say when I became a parent, I was very young and immature, and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to be an adult now.
I would say I got my sense from my dad, probably about the age of 5. I remember not getting up from the kitchen table until I was able to count those 100 pennies. So, like early on, it was just like education was like the biggest push for him.
I got my sense probably from my first year coaching lacrosse, and that was like the first time that I felt like an adult because I went from high school to then coaching, and I was coaching people I was just playing with. So,
Firstly, I got my sense from God. Knowing God and His love to human being has given me that intrinsic responsibility to be loving, to be caring, and looking out for the welfare of others. And that's why I chose to become a teacher, because I care about others and I care about students, and I want to see them learn in an environment that will make them become a better version of themselves, and to see them contribute to their communities and to their families and to the wider society.
I think in the sense of like a shift. My ex-mother-in-law, she just kind of instilled some things into me, and that was a shift some years ago, and about education and wanting to be in education, and kind of set me on a path.
I got my sense, I think, when I left the medical field and started the sports group I worked at, where we're getting out. So.
Well, I got my sense. Oh, sorry. When
okay.
I went to Eastern Michigan and my coach was going to kick me off the team because I was not doing what I was supposed to do. And that really shaped my work ethic now.
Yes, that's great.
I got my sense when my man passed away. And I realized everything she said was true.
Thank you. Going back to our seats. Yes, indeed.
So, one of the things I think is really important for this group to remember is we're going to be learning
Sorry.
a lot over the next couple years, but this group already brings a wealth of knowledge with it. We are not empty vessels waiting to be filled with knowledge. We come to the table with a lot of sense and meaning and knowledge. Before we kind of break away from our share, hey, welcome, Justin. How are you?
good. How are you?
Great. Everybody say good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, everybody.
Before we break away from that activity, I would love to just hear, where are some places that people got sense in this room that you heard?
Family members.
Family members? I would say like in loss.
From God. Mm-hmm. And will be all praise his wonderful name, because he gave me my senses.
4 kids later.
I learned so much. From moving to other countries, moving.
What impact you for change? I know God does impact my life for change.
Getting out on your own for the first time.
So I hope that we actually all, there's not one place we get our sense from, we get our sense from a million different
Yes.
places in life. I hope that West Michigan Teacher Collaborative gets added to that list for you someday of a place where you got some sense. That's our goal.
Yes.
Okay, let's move into our activity today. One of the things that we're going to be trying to do, which is oftentimes hard in classrooms and it's hard with adults, is to get people feeling comfortable going in and out of different groups, right? We're creatures of habit, we're pack animals, we like to find our pack and stay with them, okay? And our goal is to make this group of 47 people feel like your pack instead of just the one person you carpool with this morning. Okay? So we're trying to expand the pack. And so we're going to do that by playing an activity called Made or Neat. When you go to a restaurant, you say, I'm here for a party of 3, or I'm here for a party of 4, and they get you a table that size. So in a few minutes, what I'm going to say is I'm going to say, get in a party of 5. Okay? And you're going to group up with 5 people, and I'm going to give you a question to discuss. We're going to have that discussion, and then somebody will see me raise my hand. Everybody should raise their hand. That's how we're going to get quiet. And then I'll say, get in a party of 2. And then you'll find someone that you haven't talked to yet. I'll give you another question. You'll have that conversation. Okay? And we'll do that a few times just to kind of get in the habit of mixing and mingling and getting out of groups that we are accustomed to. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's kick it off with, well, first, you're going to get in your group, and then you'll hear me give you the question. All right. Party of 4. Party of 4.
All right, there we go. Yeah.
I'm going to put on my phone.
Okay. In your party of 4, have a dinner conversation about what is your current role. What job are you currently doing in a school? Go.
Sorry. So right now my role is advocating for students in credit recovery programs, and I monitor their work. They go to the daycare center that's part of the school district in Jenison. They help out there. I monitor that, watch their times, make sure they're doing okay in the classroom, as well as being there just as a extra support parent as well. And then anything else is just extra, just helping them out, whatever they need, really being that extra motivation if they don't have it, anything like that.
I'm a preschool teacher. I work geography, so I'm with lower income families or families suffering from trauma.
What's that 3? Hi. Hello.
I'm coming.
This is cool. Let me put my phone here.
Oh, sorry.
The number 1 rule above all others is be inclusive. So if you see someone who's not in a group, just say, get in here. it's always okay to make your table bigger. Okay, here's your question. What GPSU class are you either currently in or about to be in next? A few people haven't started classes yet, and they're gonna be starting in the next couple weeks. Some of you have already started. So talk about what class you're currently in or are gonna be in next. Go.
Awesome! Look at us!
Just a lot, like just reading. A little bit of like psychology and like stuff that part of it, a little bit of
Now my class is coming down. It's good.
If you were the leading role in a movie.
Oh my God, I love it.
What is the movie? What movie? And this is a movie that exists. Like,
Say
I
Step
want to
Brothers.
be Diane Keaton in The Family Stone. That's who I want to be. Right? So I don't want to get cancer and die at the end, but I like her. Her kids love her. Not, they can do whatever you want. Okay? So what is the movie that you're the lead character in? Go.
You said
This will be our last party. It's going to be a party of 10. We are really celebrating tonight. So party of 10, and again, you can always make your table bigger. So if you need to add people in. So party of 10, get there and I'll be all right. 1,
Close to 10?
We have 9.
One more.
We need one more as well.
Can you take one more?
Yeah, one can come on.
So, here's the last question. It's going to be a 1 or 2 word answer, and you're just going to go around the circle real quick. All of you, in some way, are working with kids, either because you're substituting, or you're driving a bus, or you're a paraprofessional. And I want you to think about the kid that you want to become a better teacher for. Who is that kid? and you're gonna say their name, and then after you do that, go back to the bigger circle. Go.
Name is Mario Perez Perez.
Brock.
Xavier.
Buzz.
Bryce.
Sergio.
Oh, it's tough. I would say, ironically, Mario as well.
His name is Andrew.
His name is Anderson. His name is MsWendy. His name is Davia.
I know. She knows
Okay. I'll go to the last one, see.
What are some of the things we learned about our cohort? Don't say names, just here are some of the things I learned.
That we are bomb, and we have some amazing people that are very passionate about what they do and what they believe, and I truly believe you guys are here for kids. And to become better teachers.
Yes.
I think everybody's had a different story, but it's all led us to the exact same thing.
Any good movies out there?
My movie was Legally Blonde.
I just want to be with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Susie, I'm willing for you to do All right, so typically you would close out a circle with news and announcements. We're going to save most of those for the end of the day. But I do have a news announcement that I'm so proud to share that I can't wait to the end of the day. So, and the people who were the first 5 in our cohort who started in October, they already know this, but I don't think the rest of you do. Raise your hand if you just finished your first class.
Wow.
So here's what's about to happen for you. Once you register in your second class, and you start your second class, and they know you're not going to drop your second class, you're going to get a check in the mail for $1,500. And you just get to keep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Starting their first class.
So if you're just starting your first class, this happens to you when you finish your first class. Okay, so if you have
So my next class, so next week.
Yes.
Okay.
Start that, finish it.
Yeah.
so if this is your first lead class, then you'll get it. Okay? So
My account number is 9.
that is something exciting to look forward to. We actually learned about this because Jessica one day, she's a good person. And you know how I know she's a good person is in the mail she got a check and she was like, I don't think this belongs to you. And was like, I think that I need to give this money back. And we were thrilled to be able to say, no, you don't. That's yours to keep. So that's coming your way. If you have successfully completed your first class, we hope that money makes it a little easier for you to become a teacher, do something fun for your family, or get something that you need along the way. So that's coming your way. Some exciting news to share. Okay, so we're going to spend just a little bit more time on community before we start. Last time we were together, and you were not with us, that's okay. We can kind of quickly get you caught up on this. Last time we were together, we made some life maps, right? And this was my life map. And the purpose of this activity is to just really get you thinking about the journey that got you here. You're going to have to draw on that inspiration a lot in those first few years of teaching. And we just really want you to be thinking about, why is this the path I'm on? Right? And we want other people in this room to know about that path, because you're going to want to And we want someone in this room to say, yeah, but remember that this is why this is important to you. This is why it matters to you. The other reason we take time to get to know each other's stories is because I truly believe you can't learn from someone you don't know. And so we want you to learn from each other. You need to know each other. That is the number one way to educate ourselves, is to learn about people who are not us, right? So that's a part of this too. So what I'd like you to do is, last time you were here, we didn't give you nearly enough time to make your life maps, but you did it anyway and you did great. And then we had you get 2 people and tell them about your life map. Today I just want you to get 2 different people who haven't heard your life map. And we're just going to take another 15 minutes. You're going to sit in a triad. You'll move the chairs where you can eat, and you're just with 3 people. And you're just sharing with them the kind of major things on your path that got you here. Okay? You only have about 5 minutes to do that. So you're not going to go into depth on your whole life story. But what I would like you to do is think about the places in your life where you became conscious of life. Okay, think about where you learned about those powers within you, and share that aspect of your life story, of your life map. Okay. Now, my kids last night took all the life maps and they mixed them up on the floor and ran around my house with them. So we're missing a couple people's life maps, and then a couple people weren't with us last night. If you don't have a life map, that's okay. Just tell us. Okay, and we'll give you a chance to draw it. I think that some blank ones. Yep, and there's some blank ones if you want to sketch it out. So yeah, we're going to take 15 minutes. I would set a timer when you get in your group so that everybody has 4 minutes, and then kind of a minute for thank you for sharing, any questions, and then transition to stay on track. Okay? All right, go.
So can we just sit at our tables?
Yeah, I would say let's just do that.
Sure. Do everybody get one of these?
Yes. But if we didn't,
She said there was a couple blank ones on the back table.
yes.
Okay. I know you had no I was stressing. I know. And I'm horrible. So bad.
Okay, thank you.
We already worked together.
Yes.
You don't have to.
I probably want to talk about it.
Well, I guess so I started it over right now.
I don't know. I don't think. Yeah.
That was bad for me. I got a chance to
Now she was talking to her about something.
So I reinforced Grand Valley. I was special here 6 months ago. During that time I babysat. Dad was my government manager in high school. And like some teachers in the school. I was my and I had really good time. And they were really big part after that was hard taking my again. But we had a lot of fun, and I became really close with my 12 and we're still very close, and our families are close, and our kids are close, and we go to trips together. I met my husband through those friends, and it was pretty quick for us. And we got pregnant by my person, who was one when my husband hit a tree head on. And that was
What kind of dog do you have?
and that's where I kind of got with this, because I was also, I found out I was So I had a 1-year-old that was pregnant.
Oh my god, of course you're gonna say yes,
Yeah, I was
right?
like, I can't say no to her.
Yeah.
And so it was, we wrecked her as a bee, sitting in the Jetta. So it was putting a 1-year-old in the Jetta, putting a wheelchair in the Jetta, getting her husband from head to toe.
Principal and
Daily physical therapy, and that really was. So it was a long, hard, and that's kind of how I just got to raise my kids, take care of my husband, reevaluating what I wanted to do in life. And so then after that, I started subbing in and realized that I was
appreciate it. And I was like, oh, I guess I didn't realize I was actually learning afterwards. Like, I thought just because I wanted to go to something that just made me feel like I didn't know that. She changed that, and I just realized that. And she's done. So that was really fast.
No, mine's probably gonna be faster. Grew up with 4 sisters. I was the youngest of them all. Went to Zealandese High School. I worked at Zealandese High School when I was in 11th grade. Started out doing maintenance, custodial, did all that. And I also started. Well, I did track and field, and then I graduated in 2019. My parents split the day after graduation. So that was really hard, so I had to find somewhere to go because they didn't know where they wanted to go at that time. So then I bought a mobile home with my girlfriend, which is now my wife. I went to GRCC in 2019. I got an SRC job at Zealandese High School. I learned a lot from that with disciplining kids and, getting to know them and helping them out. Then I got the parapro job in 2023. Then I was also a track coach at that time. I got married July 15th of 2023. I applied. Stop. No way. Wow. I applied for the West Michigan Teacher Collaborative, and I got accepted, which just blew my mind. Yeah, I know. So, quite the path for me. It was. Yes, she did. She was a year above me. Yeah. And she's a teacher in Urbana now. She teaches kindergarten. Yeah. So she went to Hope College. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no problem.
So you guys gonna help me map out my mind, right?
Yes.
So I just start my journey and I just right.
Yeah.
So
you can just tell us.
I should just start from Jamaica. I start from Jamaica. So I came for vacation. First, I came for vacation.
Where did you go? Like, you came here for vacation?
Yes, I came. I normally goes back and forth. Previously, from 2018, I've been back and forth. When I got holidays from Jamaica, from school, I would come over here to spend time with family. Alright, so I can just put that in the map first to establish that that's where I come from. But I was teaching first. So do I put the teaching as a teacher? Alright.
Whatever you want to put down.
Do you have any
siblings?
Yes, I do have a sister and 2 brothers. My dad died. Yeah. He died in COVID.
Then I went to GRCC after high school. I knew I wanted
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's your family still in Jamaica?
Yes, they are in Jamaica.
I ended up doing softball and volleyball also right out of high school.
Yes, sometimes,
So I've been doing that.
because everybody's back home in Jamaica, sometimes I feel this alone. Even though I have family here and friends that I can relate to, it's never the same without your family, your actual family being here. So I have to correspond with them on the phone a lot.
There's a time difference?
There's a time. No, but for now, Jamaica and America is on the same time. But I went home for vacation December. I got to go home to spend about 3 weeks, almost to a month. And I came back in January.
That was the first time you were back since?
The first time. The first time.
And when did you move here officially?
I moved officially 2023. Yes, it was my year when I was married, and I moved here officially.
Does your husband come to Jamaica as well?
No, he's here.
Really?
Yes, I got married in August 11.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. 2023.
How did you meet?
We met online.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, and we were friends for quite some time. Almost like for 5 years.
Yeah.
We were always friends. You know, and a very tremendous person, very talented too. Yeah, but he's kind of quiet person. Doesn't talk much, and he's not a person who like the spotlight and the limelight. Yeah, so
you make up for it though. Which is good.
Yes, and sometimes when like you want to ask him something, he just said yes and no, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You don't hear. But sometimes he will be looking at and smiling. He's a peacemaker.
A lot of quiet and reserved people are.
Reserved, yes, they are. I was always like a reserved person. I would not talk a lot. But when I become a teacher, that's what changed me. And even sometimes I try to recline to my old self of not talking. Because when I was growing up, I was told to be quiet. I was brought up in the era when you had to have respect for your parents. And since I've spent some time with my grandparents, they foster that discipline in me. You are to be seen and not to be heard. You're not to touch anything unless it's been given to you. So I grew up with those principles. Right? And principles of sharing, because we would always be giving. I'm like a giver. I'm always giving, and that's all my grandparents taught me. If we get some, when we, most of my family is from England, from the UK, right? And there were times like every holiday they send lots of barrel, 5-6 barrel. And then my grandparents, they would go to the barrel and they would pack bags. And then we would transport food and clothes to the community. And that's how I was raised. And when I became an adult, I did this very same thing. Whatever I get, I tend to share. I tend to give always.
Perfect type of personality to be in. Like just being so.
Even at school, and sometimes when the kids come and they don't have any lunch, I would just buy their lunch. Sometimes they don't have any, the parents can't afford their school fee, I would pay the school fee. There are times when I bought uniforms and bags, school bags. I even run back to school retreats for my community. Back in Jamaica, we run a big retreat. We would give back school bags and books and pencils for students to go back to school.
That's
so
very generous.
I like that. And that is how I want my life to be, like always giving back. Always giving back.
Especially to your community.
Exactly, it is.
Yeah, you create relationships, and it's just then when they have like siblings or you can see them all, like the whole family at school and stuff like that, or outside of school. It's really nice to know that you're like.
Yes, and I'm so blessed to be placed in a position where I can also give back to the students what I have learned, my experiences, you know, my understanding, my wisdom, so that they can also be empowered to give back to their families, their friends, you know, and to society at large. So what I've acquired as a teacher, I want to instill in them a love for learning, because I realize that it's on the declining. You know, it's on the declining, and students now they don't like to learn, and I'm thinking if maybe COVID has what to do with it, but we cannot even use COVID as an excuse, because if something is in you, no matter what happens, if you love learning, if it's in you, no matter what happens, it will not come out of you, no matter what the challenge is. You understand? So I'm kind of seeking for transformation of the educational system here. You know?
There's so much like different like backgrounds to bring to them too, to like help teach them that like everyone's gonna be different in their own way, and there's different ways of doing things because of like having a family in so many different places. Like you know, like, there's so many different places. I feel like it's so cool to like share with other people too.
Yeah, yes, yes. It is good.
I'm with littles, like I'm with preschoolers that are usually like lower income. So, but it's interesting because I often forget about like the other side of things. Right. Buy them all food because of the program we're in. But like, there's definitely times where I'm like, one of our kids doesn't eat, and he like is on the edge of like I had 3 like that were out of the house. Just eat whatever you want. Like I will buy you. And he's the youngest of the older family.
Yes.
Graduated high school. Just tell me what you want. And they were.
There are times when I would just go out to like to Walmart and buy boxes of snacks, boxes of juice. And when the kids see me like coming with the juice, they say, "Wow, teacher, this is awesome." I said, "This is awesome. Let's guess what? You're going to do your work, and if you do your work good, you're gonna get a juice and a snack." And they did their work just to get that juice and that snack in class. And if they finish their work on time, I would use the juice and the snack as an incentive. You know?
Like, it's good.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
It makes you think.
And then before I go and shop for them, I would ask them, what kind of snack would you like? What kind of snack? Yeah. So I know I'll get them because I know I have the one that they want. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Yeah.
Quite the journey you had.
Yes, and sometimes it's so like once there was this girl. She was 15 years old, student, and she came in class for the first time. When she came in class, I realized at 15 years old she can't read, she can't spell her name, she can't even sound letter. So I had to take her back from like a K2, kindergarten 2. And I have to build her up with her letters, helping her to sound the letters, helping her to formulate words into right sounds, and making. She could even make a sentence, and sometimes she would just like, I don't know, and she does. She get really upset. She get really upset. And I know deep within me, it's a struggle for her wanting to do this and knowing inside that she can't do it. And there I am, like I wish I could somehow do a surgery. Like I could take out what is in me, and put it in her for her to know what to do. It makes my heart bleed. So what I did, I went out and I went to shop around for different activities that I could do for her, and she began to improve. She began to improve.
Yeah.
Would you like me to take it?
Oh, thank you.
You got it.
But I don't have anything in the paper. I don't have it to get my paper. Nice.
I don't know. I mean, nobody's sitting.
As long as you have your name on it.
I don't think we need it. We have an extra right.
It's right here. I don't know what to write.
Or just a new one.
We're gonna have to carry these rocks. Awesome.
Were you in charge of them? I sure did.
Probably didn't have the parties for it. Gonna do this later.
Yes.
Do this later.
Okay, so thank you for dedicating so much time to building community here today. We're gonna continue to do that. That work never ends. And that's for kids in school too. Never that we know we care enough that we can stop that work. But we do that because we can't learn from who we don't know. And once you know each other and you continue to know each other, then we can learn really amazing things together. And so that's what's next for us today. We're going to start digging into the learning of being a teacher. Now, last time you were here, I told you that our mission is to make sure that all students in West Michigan have excellent teachers. And that word excellent is really important. Right? Not all teachers are created equal. across the country. Okay? So in front of you is a rock and a book. That book is called Teach Like a Champion. And it is written by a very famous educator named Doug Mom. And this book, has anybody familiar with this book? This book is incredibly famous and incredibly controversial book within United States education. And rather than not use it because it's controversial, we're going to use it. I'm going to teach you about the controversy behind it, and I'm going to tell you what I think it is excellent. Okay? I think that this book is excellent at training teachers with really high leverage skills that are simple and easy to use and will immediately transform your practice. Okay? It's controversial because some people believe you can't teach people how to teach. Teaching is an art. You get born with it. You either have this kind of natural charisma or you don't. And you can't break teaching down into 63 skills. Teaching can't be broken down that way. Teaching is part science, part magic. Okay? And Doug Lamont would say, yeah, there's some magic there, but there's also skills. And we can teach you skills, and you can perfect those skills, and you can get better at the craft of teaching. The other thing I want you to know about Doug Lamont is Doug Lamont he is one of the founders of a group of schools called Uncommon Schools. Those schools are in New York and in Texas. There's some on the West Coast. He trains teachers in the poorest of circumstances, and the hardest to work in schools across this country and across the world. So a lot of his new work is in England and some of the poor communities across the United Kingdom. He's really, really passionate about improving teacher skills so that even students can be successful. The other thing you need to know about is what's great about this book is it comes with a ton of videos. What Doug Lamont wants you to do is to start thinking about teaching in a lot of ways. You think about sports and athletics. Okay? When you see a good coach, what they do with their team is they watch game footage. Let's watch this game. Let's dissect it. What did this player do? How did this player respond? Right? And that's how you get good at playing the game of football. He thinks we should do the same for teaching. Let's watch what this teacher does. Let's pull what we can learn. And let's isolate a skill so that then other teachers can learn it. So what I want us to do right now is I want you to get to know Doug Lamont a little bit. Before we do that, I forgot a couple things I wanted to say. So the reason this is so important, and I hear this slide this last time, is in school, when you look at all the different factors contributing to student success, whether it's facilities or the amount of money we transfer people, or all the things that go into the school building, the number one biggest impact on student success is the teacher in their classroom and the skills that that teacher has. Okay? The second biggest impact is the leaders of students have. Okay? And 10 years down the road, it would be awesome if you guys were excellent teachers who became excellent principals. Okay? Because that would be, a huge force of change in schools across West Michigan. So we know teachers matter. That's my student, I'm from America. Her family came from Mexico. She's one of 6 girls. She was their youngest. And they named her America because they felt like America was going to give her the opportunity to be what they hoped she would not. But she always sees her kids. Education is the American dream, especially. And I just want to ground you where you are. So, you guys are in these things, when we come together, are going to be started. Okay? So let's talk, let's help you get to know Doug Lamar a little bit. What I would love you to do is hold your rock that I gave you. I want you to think about what that rock is for while you read. And I want you to read a couple pages out of the introduction of this book. Now, unfortunately, I never learned Roman numerals, so I don't even know what these numbers are. But, yeah, there you go. But I want you to start on page XXXV, and I want you to end on page XL. After you read that paragraph, I've already seen the technique. So go ahead and get there now with your chart. Everybody get on the same page. Okay. Now here's what I want you to do while you're reading. While you're reading, I want you to think about these two questions. And they're on the screen. What are 2 to 3 quotes that stand out to you? So when you read this, what resonates with you, what interests you? You can write in each book, that's fine. And then the second question is, how does this connect to our WTV quotes that we read at the start of this today? And I'll put that quote back up. How does this connect to our quotes, and what stands out to you? After you're done reading, if you want to explore the book a little bit, look at the table of contents, that's great. I'm going to start with just 10 minutes of silent reading, and we'll come back. So, Okay, get to a good stopping point, even if you're not all the way done, that's okay. You've all done enough to be able to continue this conversation. Anyway, you're a cool reader. So, here's what I would like you to discuss with your table. I want you to take a few minutes to have a book club. Let's imagine that it's a Thursday night and we're all in a Mom's Club book club and we've got some wine and some cheese trays, some charcuterie out, and it's our book club. And this is our book club selection. I want the table to talk about what are 2 to 3 quotes that stood out to you in this. You could also talk about how what you just read connects to our quote from the voice. And then finally, why do you have a rock under your table? Have that discussion. Go.
I guess the way that I see this, what the book says, matches with the quote. I talk a lot about how we tried to find teachers in Robert's districts, looking at test scores as the last thing I read, which I thought was interesting because he makes a lot of comparisons to artists and that sort of thing, being very, very proficient in having techniques. And the part that stands out, I guess, is when they're loosed upon the world, like the way that those teachers, those highly effective outlier teachers were, that there was only like good possibilities. And that came from the puzzle contemplation self part. That's just what I noticed. I did write down some quotes, but yeah. I don't want to take all your time.
Yeah, I think with like being conscious of like your own abilities and your own might, like he said, you can come together as a team and really like expand on it. And like how he used a lot of like teamwork and collaboration, like doing like his research to that he wanted to create like a collaboration for future teachers too. Like he wants them to like take this and all know it so you can all work together, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And even the fact that he rewrote it at least like 3 times, so like striving to have that within himself to make us have that.
Yeah. And even when Laura had said it about like how teaching is an art, I've like never heard that before. So it was really cool to be like.
And then that's how the book started.
Yeah, I was like, oh crap.
What I gather from this is teaching is an art. It's like an artist having their paint brushes, your paint. Teaching is something very creative, but in order to get that creativeness out of it, you have to learn the tools of teaching, the art of having the ability to inspire, to change, and in such a way to better be able to challenge these students that we are going to teach, because it takes varied techniques to reach the different learning abilities. They are different, coming from different backgrounds, different personalities, and different homes. And so it takes great creativity and skills to be able to adapt the teaching learning environment in order for you to get the best out of them. And what he's saying that at times this is like a tool for you to project your art of teaching to them in such a way that you can get great results. And it's such a beauty to know. I can give you one experience. I had a student, who had a disability. When she came to my class, she was pointing at things around the classroom. She wasn't sitting, she wasn't learning, and the mother was really overwhelmed. It's like she took her to different schools and they cannot help her. And here is this kid, 8, not going 9 years old, and she don't know nothing. And she said, I don't know what else to do. I am going to take my child and put her into an institution where children are disabled. And I tell her, don't do that. I said, let me try with her. I said, just give me the hair with her, because she was going to come to my class. But she was coming from another class where she wasn't learning anything. And the teacher has done all she could, and she just couldn't do it. So she came to my class at here. And when she came and she sat down the first day, she was counting. And I sat beside her and I said to her, I see A, I saw B there. There's a house, there's a car. I start to put words to her. And you know what happened? She moves from pointing to start to speak. So teaching is like a tool. It's like an art. So these tools will help you to reach the children who are students who are unreachable. And so this book is giving us the opportunity to be creative and to know how to use our adaptability to reach the students.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, this is a hard pill to swallow for some people. Doug Lamar would say, it's never the kid. If a kid looks like they can't do something or they won't do something, it's a lack of teacher skill.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
That's a hard thing to swallow in the moment.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But Doug Lamar would say, you got to come back to your skill.
Yes.
Where can you improve your skill as the teacher? To reach
Creative.
that,
Yeah.
right? And for him, he has spent his whole career, I mean, this is a very dedicated educator, his whole career identifying 63 skills that he says are the foundation to reaching kids.
I can't wait to read the
Especially kids with
skills.
poverty, especially the kids that other people say they can't.
They can't, yep.
Okay, other quotes that stood out.
But I also found that great teachers came in every stripe and style. They were extroverts and introverts, planners and improvisers, persuaded and serious.
Love that one. Love that one. Yep. Great teachers come in every shape and size. It has nothing to do with a personality type. Right? I remember thinking that an elementary school teacher needed to be someone who had a holiday sweater for every holiday, had the Christmas light earrings for Christmas, and was always perky and always happy. And I really didn't think that fit me. And it wasn't until I was in an elementary school building that I felt like, oh, this is what I love, right? It's not about the archetype, it's about the skill. And teachers of all shapes, sizes, colors, backgrounds can develop skill. Just like all kids. I love that. Other quotes that stood out. Katie. Teaching is the best and most important work. Amen.
Yeah.
It sure is.
If you are successful, you will most likely be happy in the work. And if you are happy in turn, you will do better at work.
I love that one so much, and that's so important for this particular group of people. Most teachers, especially teachers in urban, low-income areas, or rural, low-income areas, they quit within their first 3 years. In fact, I think it is 50% of teachers in rural low-income areas or urban low-income areas quit within the first 3 years. And they don't quit because they don't like the kids. They don't quit because they don't like teaching. They quit because they don't feel good at it. They feel like they're failing. That's why they quit. And so Doug Lamont sees this work as super important to helping teachers stay in the classroom. Because when you're good at something, you become addicted to it.
Yep.
And then you don't want to quit.
You don't want to.
You know your power. You become conscious of your might if you're good at it. Victor.
It's actually two of them that are kind of next to each other. It turns out that for students, walking into the right classroom can pry the doors of opportunity back open. And kind of with that, a couple lines later, it says, what separates great from good matters more than what describes mere competence.
So that's what we're going to focus a lot on, the difference between good and great. We're going to focus on sharpening your skills so that you're great. Wendy.
Yes. I like this book from the start. Yes, it's a great book because it tells us that we are teachers, we are artists, and we need a skill to be creative, to help the student to learn. And a lot of the times in school, you find that the student do not like to learn. And we would like to instill in them the love for learning because they are losing it. And there is that thing that they can't do their work. I like this part where you say you can't do this, you can't do that, you don't want to learn. And we as teachers, we have to help to inspire them, to motivate them. How we're gonna do this is to learn those tools for teaching. Because one of my mantra is, you don't have to be great to start, you just have to start to be great. And I can share with you one of my experience in teaching. There was a particular student who came to my class that new term. She was coming from 3 other classes in the same school and also from 3 to 4 other schools before. When the mother came, she was overwhelmed. She said, my child has a disability and she will never learn. I said to her, let me try with her, and then you can do what you want to do for the next year. She said, teacher, I gave up. I'm going to take her to a school for disabled. I said, no, she can learn. You just have to start her in my class. And she did. When that child came in, she was seeing things in the roof that I was not seeing. But what I did was to sat with her and I started to point and said, there's an A. It says ah. There's a house. It's big and red. I started to put words. It's all about the skill that you need to reach them where they are so you can take them from there. And she started to say A. And she started to say words and letters. And what I did now, I take her to the book for the ABCs. And then she started to put letters to spell her name. Then she started to call her name. Then she began to read. And she came in September. And by the first term for January, she was already reading. As a 3rd grader, she was reading at the level of a 6th grader. Yeah, the mommy was so impressed that she go buy me the whole world. You're welcome.
One last quote that stood out.
If you're a teacher and you're at the beginning of your study of the craft of teaching, that you need to help you become one of those teachers who show a long and distinguished career allows the latent talent and skill waiting to students even if previous topics have been in processes.
Latent, where have we seen that word before? Yeah, he wants to unlock that latent power, that sleeping power that's there, and we gotta tap into it. I heard a comment over here that I really love, and you guys can jump in and share, but when I was walking by, I heard someone say, I often go to professional development days, and I'm charged up, and I'm ready to go, and I sign me up, but then the next day I go to the classroom, it's like, how do I actually do this? That's exactly what the lab is trying to correct. Often development is all about inspire and big ideas, but not the technical, what do I do with my body tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
The 63 techniques that he's going to give you, he gets so specific. And we're going to watch teachers practice and role play it together so that then you know exactly what to say, exactly where to put your body, exactly how to interact with the kid to get a different outcome. So he's very practical.
Yes.
It's about being practical. Okay. All right, let's talk about that rock.
This rock. Let's talk about this rock.
So maybe we started hearing that, I like that he says teaching is art.
Art, yes.
Teaching is teachers are artists. That phrase is often used to say, well, you can't really teach people how to teach because it's art. Okay? What would Doug Lamont say back to that statement? You can't really teach people how to teach because it's art. Right?
Art. Like, you can in fact teach art.
You can teach art, right? And at the end of the day, artists use tools.
Yep.
Right? Now, if you put a paintbrush in my hand, I can use that tool, but I can't use it like
The artist. No.
right? I'm not going to paint Sistine Chapel. So we have this understanding that tools can be used at a variety of skill levels, right? I want you to take a look at this. Now, he talked about the statue of David. This is marble. Right? You have a marble rock in front of you. That's what it is. And I just want you to think about, you may know how to use a chisel, but could you chisel in a way that made a lifelike hand out of that rock? Or could you chisel in a way that you could make a veil over someone's face? I mean, the same material that they used is right in front of you. And in order to achieve this outcome, and there are other types of data that we're not going to be moving on today.
I'm glad.
But in order to achieve this very lifelike outcome, it took an artist spending a lifetime learning how to use one tool, a chisel.
Yeah.
A very simple tool, a not very romantic tool, and it took a lifetime of dedication to craft to get that right. So I want you to have this rock with you, and I want you to put it somewhere in your classroom or where you're at to remind yourself that becoming a good teacher is a lifelong process. No one in this room, including myself, is capable of that sort of artistry yet. That is a constant practice and skill development. Okay? Someday you are going to be able to turn this rock into something amazing. You are going to turn those students into a work of art. Well, they already are when they come to you, but you're going to be able to tap into something else. Okay? So that's what that rock's about. That's what I think Doug Lamont is really good at, is he's going to teach us how to use that chisel, that very simple tool, in a very advanced way. So, a couple other things I want to share with you about this book. Go ahead and turn to the table of contents. So I just want you to know how we're going to use it. The book is broken up into some major themes, or into some major categories. So there's a whole category on lesson preparation and planning. There's a whole theme on getting students to write and think. There's a plan on building student contributions to class. And then you'll notice that under each heading are techniques that fit that heading. Those techniques are usually 2 to 3 pages of reading, and there are a bunch of videos that go with each technique. Those videos are usually 30 seconds or less. What he does is he takes a teaching video and he isolates the skill. So we're going to learn one of these skills today, and you're going to see that these videos are about 30 seconds, because his whole thing is, there's a lot happening in a classroom. I want to zoom in and show you the one thing I want you to see. Okay, so that's how this book is organized. If you have a bunch of free time, which I don't imagine you do, you have access to all the videos. If you turn to the back of the book, there is a page that says how to access the videos. You can go to that website, and it shows you how to find the password for it. You go to chapter 4, and it's the first word in chapter 4. The word's considered. access to all the videos. I don't expect you to be doing this at home in your free time. I mean, I do. I have some major teacher practices and videos. But I don't expect that they use in your free time. But this is a book we'll come back to over and over and over again. Every time you come, we'll try to isolate and learn a new skill together. Okay? But you could certainly, dig into this. For some of you, you're very new in the classroom. I know at least one person in this room who just started his first job in school. You're likely coming home at night thinking, oh my gosh, what the hell is happening? That's a normal reaction. Instead of wallowing in that feeling, read your pages of this book. Okay, it'll help bring you back to it. Now, last thing, and then we're going to take a nice long lunch break. I want to talk about some norms for when we're together and when we're doing professional development. This afternoon, we're going to spend our time learning a skill, watching videos of that skill, and practicing that skill together. And we need to have some norms so that we all feel comfortable doing that. Okay? I would love for you to have a conversation at your table. What do you need from this group in order to engage in this kind of learning? What do you need from this group? What are some of the things we can do to make this room feel safe enough for you to actually try a new skill and learn? Have that conversation.
Remembering that we're all coming from different jobs in a school district. We're different ages, we've had different life experiences, so we're all at different levels. So just remembering that as we all do it differently.
Yeah. There's a quote from Ted Lasso that I love. Be curious, not judgmental. So when somebody says something that throws you, rather than being like, well, that person doesn't know what they're talking about, is you stay curious and say, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I really like that. Yeah, that's really good.
Looking at where they're coming from.
Yeah. Well, I just want to let you guys know I really want to be involved in this. This isn't me trying to see what everyone's doing, because I think it's really impactful to hear your guys' experience and how you guys think about this, because then Laura and I go back and say, hey, this works really well and this didn't. But we are just a part of this just as much as you guys are.
I'm jealous. You get to go and be a part of everything.
I love it. You guys, I truly love this, and I cannot wait until I'm able to see you guys in your classrooms, and then for the next class, like this is it. This is why you are creating this and doing it.
The realness from both of you helps also. Good. And that, like, knowing that you truly do want that and see that. So that helps.
Safe space for you to learn and try new skills and share things over. What are some of the norms that we need? Respect.
Respectful, constructive criticism.
Great. Yeah.
Our table here talked a lot about just continuing to build that community so we can be empathetic and vulnerable.
Our table talked about, sometimes like a question or a statement, if someone needs to say something, some days or some concepts or it's not really, you don't really want to talk about it, like it's kind of like sit, like maybe if I hear someone else talk about it first, I'll get a better understanding than if I talk about it myself. So kind of just being able to kind of like fade into the background a little bit for some things. Just kind of like hear, listen, and then maybe be rational.
Relatability, just share stories and talk to each other about what we're going through or what we're feeling at that point. Just makes you feel more comfortable with people knowing that they're feeling, having the same experiences as you are.
Okay, there are a couple I want to of you are working in, emotionally disturbed classrooms, or with autistic students, or some of you are in job contexts where, you're not in a classroom setting in a traditional sense. And it would be really easy for you to spend the afternoon and be like, yeah, I can't really do this or that. Your job when you're here is to think about what can I take and use from this, and how do I apply it to my students. Maybe not every technique is going to work for every student, but what can I learn and use? So apply it to the context that you're in. Be looking for a way to do that. The second thing I want us to do is, the other thing you'll often hear in teacher development is like, oh yeah, I already do that. I already do this. Okay, but are you Michelangelo yet? Do you know how to use that chisel in a way that you can make a vein in someone's hand? Probably not. And neither am I, right? And so if you're learning a skill and your instant reaction is like, I already tried that, then I would say, but did you try it in an effective way? Could you be more effective in the way you tried it? Could you develop that skill further? Okay, so that's kind of the way I want you to think. Next, I want us to give feedback to each other. And I want it to be sort of feedback that, you would almost get from your mother, right? Like feedback that's so direct and loving that we're not beating around the bush, right? And so, like, for example, Morgan's heard this before, my mom will say things to me like, oh, Laura, it looks like you need to go buy a new hairbrush. I think you lost yours, okay? She's just telling me how it is, right? I need to brush my hair, get it together, okay? We don't want to talk that disrespectfully, but we want this to be we want this to be a place where we can just say, Lord, I think if you did that again, and you tried it this way, it might be better, right? We got to challenge each other to do better. I want us to be vulnerable and take risks together, okay? We're not going to do it today, but there will be times where we learn a new skill, and then we actually role play it together, where some of us pretend to be students, and you pretend to be the teacher, and you try it out. Because to this point of sometimes I'll learn something in development, and I think, yeah, I'm going to do that, and then when you go to try it, it's actually way harder than you think. We want that to happen here instead of in front of your students, okay? So I want you to take those risks and commit to the activity, ask for clarification when you need it, and then we're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate success, we're going to have fun, we're going to notice what people are doing well, and we're going to call that out. Okay, so we'll take time to do shout outs, and we'll take time to do snaps, and that's one of the ways that we're going to start to notice who's doing this well, and how do I emulate them. Any questions about, oh, the last one that I forgot to put up here. We're going to be watching lots of videos of teachers. We always talk about them respectfully. If there's something we think that they could do better, that's how we frame it. And the reason we do that is because we want to model that we have ultimate respect for the profession and that every teacher is trying their best. And also there will be a time where we're watching you teach. And we want you to know that that's how we feel about you. Okay? So that there's not that sense of like, oh, I'm going to get judged here. So that's what we do. Any questions about that? Okay. So, that's good. We're going to have a nice fun lunch. And then when we come back, we are going to dig into our first skill. The first skill is going to be called what to do directions. What to do directions. You can read about that skill on page 425. And here's why we're starting with what to do directions. We're starting with what to do directions because no matter what role you're in, whether you're driving a bus or whether you're leading an 8th grade math classroom, you are in a position where you have to tell kids what to do. You have to give directions. And there's a good way to give directions, or there's no effective way to do that, and there's very not effective way to do that. If everybody today is leave here feeling confident and I know how to give good directions, that would be awesome. Okay? And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I already know how to do that. I do it all the time.
oh, where we going? Well, if it was my choice. I mean, we're gonna look over the terrace, just like Miss Castle wanted. So, but you guys are open to eating in here, going around the corner, and let me check if they're.
But just so you know, like, we want you to build community over lunch, sit with each other, but also your adults. You probably have emails to send, and you need to check in on kids and, you know, see if you paid your gas bill. And that's also totally fine to do during this time too. We'll be back in here at 11:45 to kick off this skill. Okay? All right. Enjoy lunch. More girls on vacation.
Yeah. Go out here. Go around.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
like, they have the lunch ready. What was that? What? I was just gonna go to the bathroom. Yeah. Are they sleeping?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're all very upset.
Oh, because you're not
It's
there?
a great day to be alive. No. It's, I get pulled to like do behavior support in that classroom. So normally I'm in Anna's class all day.
And that's
but
McKinney's?
That's McKinney's, yeah. So they're having behavior issues. Kid takes off her shoes and throws them and then climbs on walls and doors. And
There's two
escapes.
girls that are
Yeah.
a lot, right?
Yeah, well, one's doing a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah, they put in a behavior plan. Everything's going really, really well, so we're very optimistic about that. Still needs breaks, walking around breaks, but then now this one, she's just comes from a tough home.
Hi guys, how are you doing? Hi Helen, Akoya, I better show. Thank you guys for being here.
Just trying to make sure.
Hello Winsome H, thank you for being here. And Crazy Family, how are you online? Thank you for being here with me guys.
Very well.
I'm great.
Our room was hyper-violent, hard to deal with. So now they
You see, we take out to take a walk.
This year you did that?
I got just see. Guys, I'm at a teachers meeting. I've got accepted into university. I'm trying to work with the internet. See. This is called Grand Valley State University. A very nice place, very prestigious university. So we are here. Just trying to see, showing you how the place look. Hi Winsome H. Hi guys. On one of their campuses. Yeah. Hi Ellen Akoya. How are you doing? I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine. And there's my group inside there. That's my group in there. I think we're on a lunch break. I don't want to miss important information. So just come back inside.
So they do like volleyball summer camps and stuff?
In the past, we've only done like one because it's middle school. It
Yeah.
hasn't been super involved. But last year, I took it upon myself to do a lot more.
Yeah.
So I regretted it. But I mean, it was good
Yeah,
overall.
yeah,
I did like skills training sessions and.
Good for you. Yeah.
High school.
Yes. It's a lot of fun. I do girls and guys. I coach the sprinters and I do.
I'm gonna see if I can visit the bathroom. This is a very big university. Very big one. Just trying to find my way here.
Bathrooms are down the hall, and then you'll just turn right into the doors.
Okay, thank you. Just looking for the bathroom. Yeah. Oh, look at those paintings on the wall. Very beautiful. And the group is down there. Guys, I'm not taking you into the bathroom with me, you know. So you just stay right here till I'm back. Yes, ma'am. Okay, just want to make sure someone didn't leave it. Okay, thank you. And we're going for lunch. We're going to be having lunch now. Let's see what lunch is about. Let me show you over this side. Let me show you over this side. Wow, look at this lake, guys. Look at this beautiful lake. Look at this beautiful lake. Wow. This is a beautiful lake. Now we are just overlooking one of the Great Lakes in Michigan. This is one of the Great Lakes in Michigan. And there's a bridge where you cross over to go over to the other side of the campuses. Yeah. This is very beautiful. Very nice place. Mhm. And we are here for lunch. Okay, guys. Thank you, thank you for spending the time with me. I've got to go now for lunch. I will see you again. Thank you for being with me on the start of my journey. You are very close. Yes, I am. I am. Definitely, I am near to your border. Yeah, I know I can come over to Canada anytime. One day I shall. I promise you that. You know, when I have family lives in Canada. My aunts. I have aunts and cousins. My family live over there in Ontario. I have family living in basically it's just because that I'm here now, but basically my families are from the UK and from Canada. That's where my father's side of family is from UK and my mother's side of family is from Canada. You know, but I have to create my own part, so I am in America. Bye, Rawborn, child of God. Rawborn, child of God. Thank you for being here. I'm not used to that name. I wonder if it's God's child. I'm not sure, but if you are different, welcome is the first song. I'm not sure if your name, if I've known you with a different name, I'm not sure, but welcome to my live and thank you for coming. In Canada, Ontario, yeah. And one of my cousin daughter was just down in Jamaica just the other day, and she came back up. Yeah. But one day I will connect with you people in Canada. One day I'll be there to see you win some, Nanalyn and all, everybody. Hi, Soda. How are you? It's a long time I haven't seen you. How are you? How are you? Miss Better, how are you doing, darling? I hope you are well, and I hope everything is okay with you. I pray for your strength and peace and goodwill too, you and your family. Hello, crazy family. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you, guys. I think my battery is going down low. I didn't bring my charger to charge it, so what I'll show you to take some pictures and then MsWendy, oh wow! I know that it has to be somebody who, because the person you have the blue, so that means you just change your name. Okay, Carlos, I'm glad it's you. Okay, I made note of that. Yes. So you're going to be a content creator now, right? With that channel, Rawborn Child of God, right? I'm good, Soda. I'm great. I'm great. Yep. I'm at this teachers meeting that got me and a group of us accepted at one of their university in Michigan. So I'm here meeting with this group, beautiful set of people, very eager, very engaging, and ready to go to the university, you know, and so that they can sharpen their skills as teachers, so that, you know, can teach the student here. And I'm so glad to be a part of this team. I'm so glad. Praise God for his blessing. You know, these people, they pay all my tuition to go to the university. God has just positioned me in a place for favor, and I'm just overwhelmed. I'm just overwhelmed by the goodness of God in my life. You know, God is amazing, and He will do amazing things in your life if you trust Him, you know, and you put Him first in your life. I know it's not easy to serve God because many of us, we have a lot of stuff in our life that we often put first before Him, but when we reach that place, where we know that God, yeah, so I'm very thankful and happy to be. It's such a blessing to be here, right? And I'm so glad that you guys made this first journey with me, and we'll have us to take in the future. Yes, it's just a blessing looking out there, guys. Very nice stream of water going down. So beautiful on the lake. Michigan have some nice lake, very great lakes. As a matter of fact, Michigan has the best lake in the whole world. There are some big lakes and they're so fantastic. I can't wait for summer. But anyway, I'm going to join my lunch line over there. As you can see, they're in the lunch line. So I don't want the lunch to run out on me. But I will see you guys later. Take care. Love you all. Bye. Take care. Take care. Take care. Take care. Okay. Let me see where to end this live now. I'll see you another time. I'll see you tomorrow morning for devotion at 6 a.m. Okay, guys, have a great and wonderful day. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Remember to hit the thumbs up button. And you can share. You can subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And stay in tune for more uploads. Remember to hit the notification bell. And thank you for being here. Thank you.